Are you ready to take your business to the next level with the help of automation? GoHighLevel is an amazing platform that helps us manage our leads, clients, and sales. But what if you want to make it even better? So in this video, we're going to learn top 5 GoHighLevel automations with Pabbly Connect, which is going to help your business to save time, boost efficiency, and your business is going to grow faster than ever before. Whether you want to manage your leads, stay on top of all the tasks, with these automations, you can just manage them without any coding and programming skills. So if you also want to learn about these amazing automations one by one, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we're going to learn top 5 GoHighLevel automations to boost your business with Pabbly Connect. GoHighLevel is all-in-one platform designed to help businesses manage their customer relationships, marketing, sales in one place. This combines tools like email marketing, SMS campaigns, landing page creation, appointment scheduling, customer pipelines into single dashboard. This eliminates the need of multiple software tools, saving time and money. It is a powerful platform for managing our leads, clients, and sales. But what if you could make it even better? In this video, I'll show you the top 5 GoHighLevel automations that you can create with the help of Pabbly Connect to save time, boost efficiency, and grow your business faster than ever. Whether managing your leads, following up with your clients, or staying on top of tasks, these automations will help you work smarter, not harder. So let's dive into and see how much you can supercharge your business with GoHighLevel and Pabbly Connect. Okay, so on the screen you can see the website of Pabbly Connect, that is pabbly.com/connect. After browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. So as I'm an existing user, I'm going to sign into my Pabbly Connect account. After signing in, you can see the All Pabbly Apps window in front of you, in which you can see all the applications of Pabbly, from which we are going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on this Access Now button. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. In order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, click on this top right corner button right over here that says Create Workflow. Okay, you can give the name to your workflow according to your requirement, and with that, you need to select the folder in which you want to save these workflows in. Okay, I've already created all my workflows, which we are going to discuss one by one in brief. Okay, so firstly, I'm going to discuss about my first workflow. So firstly, we're going to discuss about our first workflow, that is create GoHighLevel contact for WooCommerce orders. So now imagine that I am an owner of an e-commerce store and I manage my store with the help of WooCommerce. Here what I want is that as soon as an order is going to be created by the customer, they're going to place an order with the help of WooCommerce. With the help of this automation, we can create the contact of that customer in our GoHighLevel account. Okay, so now let us discuss about this automation step by step. On the screen, you can see the workflow is created and there are two windows in front of you. One says trigger, other says action. So what is trigger and action? Trigger and action are the two most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these two concepts. Over here, trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means our action, what is it? It's a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. Okay, firstly, we're going to discuss about a trigger. For the trigger application, I've selected it as WooCommerce, and for the trigger event as new order created, as whenever the new order is going to be created with the help of WooCommerce by the customers, automatically with the help of this event, Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response of that. In order to connect WooCommerce to Pabbly Connect, with the help of this URL, you can connect it, and by following the steps given here below, you can do that. Okay. So as the connection was done, you can see the response of the order being created successfully being captured over here. Okay. If I'm going to tally the response, you can see the total amount of the purchase was 19,000. If I'm going to further scroll down, the name of the item was new generation phone. Okay, let's further scroll down. We will see the details of our customer like the shipping address. State comes as Madhya Pradesh. For the postal code, the postal code. Name of the customer as dummy. Last name as person 2. Country comes as India, that is IN. City as Indore. For the address comes as 02 New Town. Address 2 as Rajiv Nagar, and over here these are the other details of the payment being done. Okay, as the response is captured, this means that the trigger setup has now been done. As now we have the response, I want to create a contact of this customer in my GoHighLevel account. For that, we have set up an action step. For the action application, I've selected it as Lead Connector V2. Lead Connector V2 is GoHighLevel. Okay, that is why for the action application, I've selected it as Lead Connector V2, and for the action event, I've selected as Create Contact, as now I want to create a contact of the customer who have created the order in my GoHighLevel account. Okay. After that, it is asking for the details of the contact that we want to create. Okay. For the data of these details, what I've done is I've mapped the data. What is mapping? Mapping means inserting data from the previous step, which is why I've inserted data from the previous step, and that's why the data is mapped right over here. As the data is mapped, the data has now become dynamic. That means whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this mapped data. For the first name, I mapped the data, the first name. Similarly, for the last name, full name, email, phone number, address, city, state, country, postal code, and all the other details. I've mapped it right over here. If I'm going to further scroll down, for the source, I've written it as WooCommerce order, as whenever the WooCommerce order is going to be done, this contact is created. That is why for the source, I've written it as WooCommerce order. Okay, I've left all these fields right over here because these are not required fields and I do not require them. So I'm going to skip the part. So I've skipped the part, okay? After that, as I've clicked on Save and Send Test Request button, we have received a response right over here, which is a positive response as we have received the contact ID. This means this amazing automation is successfully created between WooCommerce and GoHighLevel. Now, whenever a new order for your online store is going to be created by WooCommerce, automatically the contact of that is going to be created in your GoHighLevel account so that you can manage the detail of all your customers, okay? So this was the first automation. Now, let's move on to our second automation. Create GoHighLevel user from Google Sheets. So now I'm an owner of a business and I manage the data of all my customers and clients in my Google Sheets. I want that as soon as I'm going to add the contact details in my Google Sheets, I want to create that contact as a user in my GoHighLevel account. Okay, so now let us discuss about this automation right here. For the trigger application, I've selected as Google Sheets, and for the trigger event as new or updated spreadsheet row. As with the help of this event, whenever you're going to enter the new data in your spreadsheet, automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response. After creating the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect, we have received the response. You can see right over here of the contact details of our customers and clients, first name as demo. Over here, the last name, we have received the email and the phone number. Okay, as the response has been successfully received right over here, this means Google Sheets is now connected to Pabbly Connect. Now, when we're going to enter the data of your customers, clients, or leads in your Google Sheets, automatically in the similar manner, you're going to capture the response. After capturing the response, we want to create that contact or the lead as a user in our GoHighLevel account. So for that, we set up our action step. For the action application, I've selected as lead connector V2, which is GoHighLevel, and for the action went as create user. Okay. After that, it is asking for the company ID, which I do not require, so I'm going to skip the part. Then it is asking for the first name, last name, email, password, phone number, and all the other details of the user that we've created. For the details right over here, I've mapped the data. You can see I've entered the password according to the requirement. Type, I'm going to select it as account, as I want to create an account. For the user role, I've selected as user, as I'm just creating a user over here. For the location ID, in which location do we want to create a user? So I've entered the data of the location ID right over here manually. Okay. After that, it is asking for all these required details. So I have selected according to my requirement. And after that, over here, as I've clicked on the Save and Send Test Request button, you can see we have received a response in which we have received the ID of the user with all the other details, which is a positive response. Okay. So as we have received the response, this means that Google Sheets has now been connected to GoHighLevel. Now, whenever you could enter the data of your leads, customers, or clients in your Google Sheets, automatically they are going to be created as a user in your GoHighLevel account. Okay. So now let us move on to our third workflow. So this is my third workflow, that is add Facebook lead ads details in GoHighLevel automatically. So now I'm an owner of a business and I promote my business with the help of Facebook lead ads. What I want is as soon as a new lead is going to be generated with the help of Facebook lead ads, I want to create a contact of that lead in my GoHighLevel account so that I can track and manage the data of my leads. Okay. And for that, I've created this amazing automation. Let us discuss about it. For the trigger application, I've selected it as Facebook lead ads, and for the trigger event, I've selected as new lead instant. So now whenever a new lead is going to be generated with the help of Facebook lead ads, automatically and instantly Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response of that. Now with the help of which page we are promoting our Facebook lead ads, for that we select that page over here. Okay. And for the lead gen form, select the lead gen form that you have created. After selecting the page in the lead gen form, as we're going to click on the Save and Send Test Request button, we are going to receive the response of the lead that will be generated in the similar manner. First name as current, last name as contact. Email comes as currentcontact@pabblytudes.com. For the phone number, the dummy mobile number with all the other details of the lead. Okay. As we have received the response, this means that Facebook lead ads has now been connected to Pabbly Connect. In the similar manner, whenever the new lead is going to be generated with the help of Facebook lead ads by the potential customers and clients, automatically and instantly Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response of that. Okay. As now I want that as soon as the customers and clients are going to generate the lead, I want to add them as a contact in my GoHighLevel account. For that, I've set up my action step. For the action application, I've selected it as Lead Connector V2, which is GoHighLevel. And for the action event as Create Contact, as I want to create a contact now. For the first name, I map the data, the first name, last name, email, phone number. I map the data of the details that are required right over here. And then what I've done is I've simply clicked on this Save and Send Test Request button. And as I've done that, we have received a response right over here, which is a positive response as we've received the contact ID. This means that we successfully created the contact of that lead that was generated with the help of Facebook lead ads for our business, okay, in our GoHighLevel account. So this was the amazing automation between Facebook lead ads and GoHighLevel. Now let's move on to our fourth automation. That is GoHighLevel appointment details in Google Sheets. So now let's suppose I am a coach and I book appointments for my business with the help of GoHighLevel. Here what I want is that as soon as an appointment is going to be booked by the customers with the help of GoHighLevel, create a record of all those appointments in my Google Sheets in a systematic manner. Now for that, I've created this amazing automation. Let us discuss about it. For the trigger application, I've selected as Lead Connector V2, which is GoHighLevel. And for the trigger event, I've selected as Customer Booked Appointment. As whenever the customer is going to book an appointment with the help of GoHighLevel, automatically and instantly Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response of that. After selecting a trigger application and the event, we've created a connection between GoHighLevel and Pabbly Connect by following the steps given here below in the help desk. Okay. As we have done the connection, we have received the response in the similar manner. Okay. Over here for the phone number, we've received the customer's phone number. We've received the location of the appointment. We have received the time zone. You can see right over here. If I'm going to further scroll down, full name comes as current user. First name comes as current. Last name comes as user. For the email comes as current user @pabblytudes.com. The date that was created, the appointment was created with all the other details you can see right over here. Okay. For the source comes as organic search with all the other details. If I'm going to scroll down, appointment status over here comes as confirmed. We've received the appointment ID. You can see right over here with all the other details. Okay. As now the appointment was booked by the customer using GoHighLevel and we've received the response. This means GoHighLevel has now been connected to Pabbly Connect. As the trigger setup is done, what I want is I want to add those details in my Google Sheets. I want to keep a record of the appointments in my Google Sheets. For that, I've selected my action application as Google Sheets and action event as add new row. As whenever the appointment is going to be booked with the help of this event, the new row is going to be added with the data. Okay. Next, it is asking for us to select the spreadsheet and the sheet. So you have to select the spreadsheet and the sheet in which you want to create a record of your details of the appointments. Okay. After that, is asking for the full name, email, phone number, date time, and the appointment status. Okay. So for these data, I've mapped the data you can see right over here. And for the date and time, what I've done is I have converted the date and time from the UTC time zone format in the required format that I want to keep a record of in my Google Sheets. Okay. So I have selected my action application as date time formatter by Pabbly and the action event as format date only, as I want to format the date right over here. Okay. So that is why I've selected the action application and the event according to the requirement. For the date, I've selected the date. Calendar end time is the date of the appointment. I've selected the date. For the from format, I've selected the UTC time zone format for the format that I require. And as I've clicked on Save and Send Test Request button, we have received the response. Okay. And that response I have mapped right over here for the date and time of the appointment. You can see right over here. Okay. As I mapped in all data and I've clicked on the Save and Send Test Request button, we have received a response, which is a positive response. So this means that GoHighLevel and Google Sheets has now been successfully connected. Now, whenever and if the customer books an appointment with the help of GoHighLevel, automatically the record of that is going to be created in my Google Sheets. Okay. So now this was the fourth automation. So now let's move on to our last automation of this video, that is notify team on Slack on new GoHighLevel leads. And so now with the help of GoHighLevel, I'm managing the data of my leads for my business. Here what I want is that as soon as a new contact is going to be created of my leads in my GoHighLevel account, I want to send the details of the contact to my team on the Slack channel that I have created. Now sending these manually will be very time consuming. So what I did was I simply automated this entire process. So now let us discuss about this automation. For the trigger application, I've selected as Lead Connector V2 and the trigger event as contact created. Okay. As whenever the contact is going to be created in our GoHighLevel account, automatically and instantly Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response of that. After connecting GoHighLevel to Pabbly Connect, over here in the response, we have received the response of the new contact being created. Okay. You received the phone number of the contact, the location you can see right over here, the name of the contact is here. For the email of the contact with all the other details like the country and all the other details. Okay. As the contact is created and we have received a response, this means that GoHighLevel is now been connected to Pabbly Connect. Now what I want is, over here, if I'm going to show you, I'm going to further scroll down. My objective is to notify team on Slack whenever the GoHighLevel leads are going to be created. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down right over here. You can see the contact type comes over here as lead. I want that whenever this contact type is going to be equal to lead, then only the notification should be forwarded to my team on Slack. So that is why I've added this filter in this workflow. With the help of this filter, that is an amazing feature by Pabbly Connect, you can filter out the values in the workflow according to your requirement. Okay, in the filter, after selecting the action application and the event, for the select label, I've selected it as contact type. Whenever the contact type is going to be equal to lead, then this workflow is going to be executed. And as I've clicked on the save and send test request button, the status of this filter comes as success and the message comes as condition is true. Okay, as the filter that we have applied the values right away is true, that is why the condition comes as true. Okay, as we applied the filter, now whenever the contact type is going to be lead, then only the notification to our team on Slack channel is going to be forwarded. Okay, now let us set up our action step for forwarding notifications to our team on Slack channel. For the action application, I've selected it as Slack, and for the action event as send channel message. As whenever a contact is going to be created in our GoHighLevel account with the help of the action application and event, the message is going to be forwarded to our team on Slack channel. Okay, for channel ID, select the channel that you have created in your Slack account. So this is the channel that I've created. I've selected it right over here. For the message, enter the message according to your requirement that you want to send as a notification to your team. So this was the message that I wanted. Okay, after that, it was asking for all these details, which I do not require, so I'm going to skip the part. And as I've clicked on save and send test request button, over here we received a response, which is a positive response. This means that a notification now is going to be forwarded every time a new lead, that means a contact is going to be created in my GoHighLevel account. So these were these top 5 amazing automations that you can create with GoHighLevel and Pabbly Connect. So this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Not just with these applications, you can create automation between multiple other applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any questions, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can check the queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment on if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video.